Welcome. We will start with some basic questions and then go in detail. First question: what is SAT or Site Acceptance Test, and what are the other key qualification stages? SAT, which is performed on site for verification of no damage during transport or reassembling. Other key qualification stages are URS, User Requirement Specification, DQ, Design Qualification, FAT, Factory Acceptance Test, IQ, Installation Qualification, OQ, Operational Qualification, and PQ, Performance Qualification. What is site acceptance testing, that is SAT? SAT is a formal and documented process performed at the location where the equipment will be used, that is the pharmaceutical manufacturing site, to verify that it has been delivered, installed, and functions correctly according to its specifications before it is formally accepted by the user. What are key objectives of SAT? Key objectives include verification of correct delivery, replicate FAT as appropriate, check installation prerequisites, ensure vendor accountability, and smooth handover to IQ or OQ, that is operational qualification. What is typically included in a SAT protocol? SAT protocol is pre-approved document that outlines the test to be performed. It often includes visual inspection, documentation checks, basic power-up and functionality, safety function test, and performance test. What is commonly part of SAT documentation? SAT protocol, test reports and checklist, certificates of compliance and calibration, deviations and corrective actions, final SAT summary report signed by vendor and user. Which utilities are typically verified during SAT? Utilities that are typically verified during SAT are power supply, compressed air, chilled water, steam, HVAC connections, and networking. Who is typically responsible for performing SAT? The equipment vendor, along with the user's engineering or qualification team, typically responsible for performing SAT. What kind of functional checks are performed during SAT? Power on test, alarms, interlock safety devices, and basic operational sequences are the functional checks that are performed during SAT. Very commonly asked basic question: how does SAT, that is Site Acceptance Test, differ from FAT, that is Factory Acceptance Test? FAT, that is Factory Acceptance Test, is performed at the vendor's facility under simulated conditions, whereas SAT, that is Site Acceptance Test, is done at the user's site with actual utilities and environment. How are SAT, that is Site Acceptance Test, deviations handled? They are documented, investigated, corrected, and closed before moving to IQ. Name three critical checks performed during an SAT for a pharmaceutical instrument. Three critical checks are visual and mechanical inspection, utility and service connections, and basic functionality and safety checks. Who are the typical participants in an SAT? Key participants usually include the client's engineering, maintenance team, quality assurance, that is QA personnel, and representative from the equipment vendor to provide technical support and verify the test results. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Subscribe to channel for more informative videos related to our pharmaceutical industry.